Hello everybody and welcome to Tell Me About Gaming. Sit back, relax, and open up your ears because today I'm going to be doing something kind of interesting with my Kickstarter of the Week series. Hopefully it works out and hopefully you guys like it. Today we're going to be taking a look at Yooka Laylee. Now before you get all mad at me and say, hey you dumbass, Yooka Laylee was already funded a couple of months ago, I know that. This week on Kickstarter of the Week, I tried my best to find something to make a video on, and I absolutely could not. There's just not many projects right now that interest me. With that being said, there are some games that are currently doing really well on Kickstarter, but I don't want to make videos on games that I don't personally have an interest in, as I know it will come across in the video, and it's just not fun for me or for the viewer. So I'd rather talk about stuff that I have an interest in. Now, because I wasn't able to find something, I had to try and do my best to make a video for you guys. So I decided for this week, we're going to make a little exception, and we're going to talk about Yooka Laylee. Now, this game obviously was kickstarted quite a while ago, and has already been funded, however the game has not been released yet. So hopefully this video will serve as a purpose to still spark an interest in the game for you guys, and get you interested in maybe buying it. So let's talk about it. So for those of you who do not know, Yooka Laylee serves as a spiritual successor to the Banjo-Kazooie games. Now Banjo-Kazooie was a game that I grew up playing that I absolutely loved. Banjo-Tooie was also absolutely fantastic. And for today we're just going to pretend like Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts never happened. So Yooka Laylee is looking to be a 3D platformer that is going to revive the 3D platforming games of the past. It is looking to have a very comical story to it, very comical gameplay, some really great precise 3D platforming gameplay, and of course, what would be a 3D platformer without some great collectibles and some great hidden secrets? Yooka Laylee is looking to bring all of that to you. So the game is being developed by a company called Platonic Games, and I'm sure many of you are sitting in your seat right now shaking your head going, oh great, a company no one's ever heard of is going to try to remake one of our favorite games of all time. This is Tony Hawk Pro Skater all over again. Do not worry my friends, Platonic Games has quite the experience. Now I'm sure many of you are still sitting there staring at your screens going, how much experience could they really have? Don't mess with my feelings, I love Banjo-Kazooie. I swear to hell, if this is a Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts version 2, I swear I will... Listen for a second. Let me tell you guys. Their team has people who have worked on games like the original Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong Country, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Diddy Kong Racing, Killer Instinct, and many, many more classics that you guys, I'm sure, absolutely love. So this is a team you can have some trust in. So now that you know you can trust the team, what is the game really going to be about? What are you going to be doing? Well, that's quite simple. It is a classic 3D platformer. So this is a game where you're going to be using platforming skills to progress through levels. You're going to be solving puzzles, finding hidden collectibles to unlock new things, new mechanics, new moves, and you're going to be using the duo characters to have a lot of fun in a lot of different unique environments and different worlds, and I'm sure many of you guys are going to love this game. From the looks of it, they already have some really cool secrets planned. They've even showed already that they are featuring Shovel Knight in the game, which is really, really awesome, and I can't wait to see what other surprises they have up their sleeves for us. So we've covered the team, we've covered gameplay, let's talk about art style real quick, and this is going to be really quick because you guys can kind of see the art style for yourselves. I don't really have to explain it. It looks really cool, really fun, really cartoony, and like a good throwback to those old 3D platformers like Banjo-Kazooie and Jak and Daxter. I think they really nailed the art style. Now that we've talked about all that stuff, let's talk about the last thing we're going to discuss in this video, and that is something very important for these types of games, and that is the soundtrack. Banjo-Kazooie has one of the most iconic theme songs of all time. I'm sure it's already playing in your head. I mean, seriously, that song's just amazing. It's been like 100 years and I still love it. So will Yooka Laylee have just as good of a soundtrack as the original Banjo-Kazooie and maybe just as good of a theme song? Well, it definitely could, because the soundtrack is being made in collaboration between 3 of gaming's greatest composers. We have the legendary David Wise, who worked on Donkey Kong Country and Diddy Kong Racing, the equally esteemed Banjo-Kazooie composer Grant Kirkhope, and banjo sound effects Supremo Steve Burke, all working on the soundtrack and the sounds of the game. So I'm really sure that, just like the rest of the team, there's not going to be too much stuff to worry about. So everyone, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, I do apologize that I didn't cover a game that is currently in Kickstarter. As I said, I just didn't want to make a video on a game I didn't care about because that would be boring for both me and you. So I decided to just make a video on a Kickstarter from the past that I do really care about that hasn't come out yet, so hopefully you guys can still get an interest in it and go out and buy it, because really that's the purpose of this series, is to tell you guys about games that I find really cool, that I'm really looking forward to, that maybe you did not hear about, so I can hopefully spark your interest to go check it out. So make sure to check out Yooka Laylee. It is releasing very soon. As of right now, I believe it's looking to come out in Q1 of 2017, so probably around March. And the game is looking to release on the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the Wii U, Microsoft Windows, Linux, and Mac. So no matter what system you guys are playing on, I'm sure you guys will be able to give Yooka Laylee a try. Now usually at this point in the video, I'll tell you guys to go in the description below and check out the game on Kickstarter, but that's already happened and you can't really back it anymore. I'll post a link anyway so you guys can see the Kickstarter if you want to see what it looked like at the time, but I'll also post a link to their website so you can check out more information on the game and maybe buy it if you guys are interested in giving it a try. Like I said, should be releasing Q1 of 2017. As always, I know this was a rather short video, but the Kickstarter of the Week series is meant to be like this. I don't want them to be too long. Their purpose, as I've said, is just to spark an interest in the game for you guys, and then if you want to learn more about it, you can go and do that on your own instead of me babbling on for 20 minutes in a video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more stuff like this, maybe subscribe. I always appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really does help me out, and I cannot thank you guys enough. I'll see your beautiful minds in the next video.